2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Toronto. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And I think for Toronto, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Jordan is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Grady Dick. Then there's Washington. And it's Moore in at the two-guard spot. And for Los Angeles, and well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And talk about competitive spirit. MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP is taking his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Washington finds Dick. Now here's Barnes. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Outside, Martin. Pass to Duran. Back to Martin. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Kept alive. Here's Snow. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Jordan. Cans it from downtown.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
To the inside. Rodic. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Raptors are gone to a breather to start off the game. And that one, good. The Raptors shooting their first free throw tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Los Angeles has drawn 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level. Meaning, he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
And Barnes sends it back.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now Duran. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors with the lead. Down low. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 10 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 3. Dick finds Jordan over Martin, and Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Dick. That's 12 points for Jordan.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the three. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. For three, Snow. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And it's the Raptors ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Jordan. That one is good again. He was 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
6 of 8 from the field. 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. So changes for Toronto. Jemison's checked in. And Shepard.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
We're about 1.5 minutes into the second quarter now. Ball, the pass to Henry. And here is Williams. There's Ball with the three. And the Clippers miss again. Toronto leading by 15. They've got Turner. Williams is out there with Ball. And it's Stewart in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He scored 45 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
All right. Hey, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Clock at 6. Turner for 3. And it's blocked by Jordan. He shoots again. He lays it in. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Toronto?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And here's Toronto. Good momentum, 8 straight points. He gets that one. Jordan's got 24.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Los Angeles calls timeout. One with a whole new group out there. Raptors also changing it up. Jemison's checked in. And Moore subbed in for Shepard. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Durant. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. 6 on the shot clock. Rodich, he's covered by Washington. Sinks the triple. He's got 5.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Jordan, a screen on Martin. Inside. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist from Moore. And it's now 26 points for Jordan.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Snow. And here is Duran. Defended by Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Outside Jordan. And so it's Toronto going along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. The Western Conference winner, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately from this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mention because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Raptors.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age. Realize They've lost a step or two against the young fella. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Scotty Barnes is out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Washington. Then it's Jordan. And it's Moore in at the 2. To the paint, here's Duran. Hits the jumper. Duran's got 8 points.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And Moore kicks to Jordan. From deep, it's the three-point bomb.
He's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Clippers shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jordan, a screen on Martin. Trying to get open is Dick. And it's good, 2 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And here is Los Angeles now. After Toronto picking up the...
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Dick. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 39.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Martin. Rebounded by Moore.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Outside for Jordan. Jacks up a 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now, here's Duran. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And Duran slams it in.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And when you take a look at Jalen Curran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Toronto foul. Moore. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside ball. Here's Martin. Rebound by the Raptors.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the dunk by Jordan.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And 1:01 left in the third. Here's Ball. Still without a basket. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 17-6 run. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Jordan looking around. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's Ball with the 3. And it's Jemison with the rebound. Jordan with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. He got it up. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
He's checked in for Robert Williams. The Raptors also with a sub. Jordan's checked in, and the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Rob Williams is out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Henry in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Council. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Williams dishes the ball. Six to shoot. Pass to Council. Inside. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Slam dunk by Jordan.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Pass to Council. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jordan.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Council. There's Ball with the 3. Bridges with the board. 4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. Outside Jordan. Three-pointer on the way. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here is Ball. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Drink plenty of fluids. Win the swamp tonight.
Game time, bring the pain time.
One.
Looking good, MP.
We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Alperen Şengün, Ja Morant. He's out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. 4-point game. Here's Jordan. Sinks that one from the post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Wembanyama. Too long in the paint. He's hit with the 3-second violation. West All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the technical free throw is good. So here are the West All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Morant. Here's Titov. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Tatum.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And here's Jordan outside. Good on the triple. Jordan's got 7 points.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Well, he gets some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After the missed three from Jordan. On the wing, bucket is good. He's got 7.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
The West trails by 6. Here's T-Toss, and he dunks it down.
Terrific dime there. Durant realizing his responsibility. To share the wealth with his teammates.
Outside, Jordan puts up a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hasn't made one yet. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. making some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Ingram comes in for Şengün. And it's Booker in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Changes here for the West All-Stars. Şengün's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for John Morant.
Right here.
1:53 left in the first half of basketball.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Jordan is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Moore in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Moore with the bucket.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Here's Booker. Şengün with the screen for Booker. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The East making a switch. Brown's checked in.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The West All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the West. Young comes in for Devin Booker. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. The East leading by 13. Here's Jordan. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist of that last one here tonight. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there.
Like for me to subscribe.
This is great basketball.
And there's the defensive 3-second
Telephone,
call.
telephone.
The West All-Stars have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And so he hits the technical free throw. So it's the West now. They trail by 14. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Young, no good. To the inside. And here we go. The East with a fast break.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so that brings the first half to a close. East All-Stars lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still scoreless. Moore with the steal. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Morant with it, outguarded by Tatum. Morant kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Şengün passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
This is why SCA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Rebounded by Moore. The East leading by 13. Here's Jordan. Out the basket. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant with a wide-open look. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
And so Morant will bring it up for the West. A 12-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Morant. Wembanyama outside. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor. Back to Jordan. Launches a three. Jordan with another miss. The West trails by 12. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Morant. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jordan. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Jordan's got 27 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 14. Here's Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
They go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Alperen Sengun.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Booker. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Jordan. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With the floater, East grabs the miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Booker the pass to Morant. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here are the East All-Stars now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game deletion. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. The West again cannot hit. And here's Jordan outside. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the East All-Stars with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Ingram. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Devin Booker. And it's John Morant in for Trae Young.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Banchero kicks to Cunningham. Banchero left side. From deep, Jordan. And another three from the east.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Şengün with a screen on Hero.
2 minutes remaining.
Şengün with the ball. Doesn't go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. It's Jordan on the wing. Lets it go. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Hero kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Banchero. Good ball movement here by the East. And here's Jordan outside. And another three from the East.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
It's Morant in the corner. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good from long range.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hero. And here's Jordan outside. Drills it from outside. Jordan's got 46 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
No good from Jordan. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West. Jordan with the rebound. And here's the East. Down low. And a dunk by Jordan.
You might think Banchero's looking to score it every time, but that's not necessarily the case.
Morant against Hero. Morant outside. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
Look out there, MP.
Fans live for games like this one.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Raptors along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
Up next, the Raptors taking on the Grizzlies. For the Raptors, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Grizzlies, Raptors. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. With Ali LaForce joining us court. We'll see what wins out in this one. Contrasting styles going head-to-head, RJ.
These always intrigue me. You're going strong versus strong here. And contrastly, weak versus weak on the other side of the ball. These matchups are about holding up and making the least amount of mistakes.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups. Winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
And the technical free throw is good. Washington against Morant. Softly drops in the floater.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities on how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Henderson out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Mullen in at the three. Siakam, the pass to Morant. Oh, Jordan with the block. Hey, from beyond the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Pass to Morant. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Jordan. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Zubac, screen. Henderson for three. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the shot goes.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Jordan with the bucket.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Siakam outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Mullen. Here's the three. No good that time. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, champ in their last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He picked up 49 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
As we're halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. You look at Memphis, no movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain. This astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season.
Mullen, pass to Morant. Six on the shot clock. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto leading by 3. That one's good by Moore.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And here's Morant outside, and the three-pointer goes. Morant's got his second bucket on the night.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots.
Outside Barnes, pass to Jordan. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Jordan's got 11.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Dick, the pass to Jordan. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
I just love the ball movement.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Grizzlies trail by 7. Henderson outside. Pass to Fisher. Takes the 3. Zubac's inside. Covered by Jordan. Zubac's shot is off. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Jordan with the bucket. 15 points in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
.27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Toronto leading by 9. To the inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
17 seconds left to play in the first. And so Henderson will bring it up for Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game and put their opponent in a very difficult position.
And I'm sure that's been at the forefront of the plan coming into this one, too.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And so it's Toronto. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far. Several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity. can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys who talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Morant drawing the double team. Grizzlies trail by 9. Henderson for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Washington. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's Augustine. He drops it from range. Augustine's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woken him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside Dick, pass to Jordan. Oh, he tries a 3. Drains the triple. Jordan's got 27 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And Washington over to help. Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Left side, Augustine. Right side, Morant. There's the triple. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Number 34, Ivica Zubac.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this one. Jordan against Henderson. Jordan with it. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings. Let's start with you, Shaq. The Tower of Power.
Wait, if he's the Tower of Power, what am I?
Take a shower, Power.
Kenny, when you do that, I can't help you. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Grizzlies.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital teeth, soft. I get mad watching him play.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Toronto leading by 12. We've got Barnes. He's out there with Dick, and it's Jordan in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Shoots over Siakam, and another basket for Toronto.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Henderson scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Morant. Yes! Third, can throw it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Washington passes to Dick. Now here's Jordan. He's guarded by Zubac. The fadeaway. Jordan misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Washington. And there's Jordan on the assist by Washington. Jordan's got 35 in the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped them out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Siakam draws the double. This one for 3. And Morant laces the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to review the game plan.
We need you right now for your north side crew.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East.